Grizzly bears are among the most fierce and deadly predators in the world, having claimed the lives of over 180 people in recent years. Disaster struck after one man decided to become friends with these killers. After repeatedly camping in their territory with no safety equipment and armed with only a camera, one man accidentally recorded the death of him and his girlfriend when his grizzly friend.
So I'm back again. Unfortunately, I haven't worked up the courage to do anything yet, so I'm just gonna stay live. Anyways, it's
And
fuck.
suddenly turned on him. Hit that like button and subscribe right now. This is the tragic story of Timothy Grizzly Man Treadwell. Welcome to Final Affliction. The grizzly bear is a fierce predator and should be avoided at all costs. They have been responsible for over 180 deaths in recent years, although the majority of the time bear attacks are very rare. They will usually only attack when they are protecting food, their cubs, or territory, and would rather avoid humans altogether. However, there are some people who intentionally seek them out and enter their territory, like Timothy Treadwell, aka the Grizzly Man. Even at a young age, Timothy had always been particularly fond of animals, and even had a pet squirrel when he was a child. In his adolescence, he had his first encounter with a wild bear while studying them in Alaska, and that's when he realized his true life calling.
Oh, fuck off.
He stated that he had lost his way at college, and he had fallen into alcoholism and drug use, nearly overdosing on heroin in the late 80s. This close call with death is what motivated him to initially search out bears and make them his lifelong.
I'm trying to drink myself to death every day, so yeah, this is one way.
Passion. He studied the bears for 13 years and wrote a book from his findings called Among Grizzlies: Living with Wild Bears in Alaska. During this time, the bears became used to his presence, and he was able to touch them and play with their cubs. In his own words, he stated that he had a good relationship with bears based on mutual trust and respect. Following the release of his book, Timothy began to gain some recognition for his work in television and environmental circles. He traveled around the U.S. to educate local schools and appeared on many TV shows to explain his unique experiences with the animals. He even created his own charity with co-worker Jewel Polovec called Grizzly People, with a plan to continue protecting the grizzly bears in their habitat. Timothy was met with controversy throughout his life, mainly due to his interference with the animals. The National Park Service, in particular, were very unhappy and worried with his actions, as they believed that he was disrupting the animals' natural behavior, as well as putting himself at enormous risk. Timothy was also leading unauthorized tours with visitors to take them closer to the animals, something that was never allowed by the parks. He was thought to be reckless, as he refused to install any electric fences around his camps or carry bear spray, stating that bears would never hurt him due to their relationship together. Despite their fears, Timothy did not bring any further protection from the bears, and he would soon find out that his relationship with these bears could easily be broken. In October 2003, Timothy and his girlfriend, Amy Huguenard, visited Katmai National Park in Alaska. They were warned of the dangers of camping in the area at this time of year, as food was scarce and the bears were preparing for winter, eating anything they could to store for hibernation in the coming months. The aim of the trip was to see one of Timothy's favorite female brown bears and wanted to check that she was okay and ready for the winter. Amy was very reluctant to do this, as she was particularly scared of bears and just wanted to go home. but she stayed as she knew how important the bears were to her boyfriend. Throughout the trip, the pair tracked a few of the bears, but Timothy quickly realized that the majority of the bears that were familiar with him had gone into hibernation already, and there were a number of unfamiliar bears. Although he was slightly uncomfortable with the thought of being surrounded by bears that didn't know him, he still decided to stay and set up camp with Amy. On October 5th, the pair were setting up their video camera to get some more footage of the bears. The setup was nearly complete. The camera was on and recording audio, but the lens cap was still in place, providing no visuals as of yet. Soft rain sounds can be heard as Amy prepares the equipment from inside the tent. Suddenly, Amy calls out to Timothy asking him if he's still out there as she can't hear him.
The only reason why I'm back streaming is because I haven't worked up any courage to do anything yet, so I'll be streaming still, fortunately.
Then the screaming begins. Timothy was screaming to Annie to get out of the tent and to escape as he was torn apart by the large 28-year-old male bear. Amy opens the tent and begins screaming at Timothy to play dead to get the bear to leave him alone, which seemed to have worked for a time as the pair can be heard discussing whether the bear was truly gone yet. In this time, Amy is thought to have approached Timothy to tend to his wounds, which were unknown at this point, but she had to retreat as the bear returned to attack Timothy once again. This is when Timothy begins to panic, as he realizes playing dead is no longer going to work. He begs Amy to hit the bear with something, and she grabs a frying pan to smack the bear in the head. The bear lets go of Timothy's head and instead bites into his thigh to drag him away from Amy. Covered in blood and knowing he has no chance of survival past this point, Timothy begins shouting to Amy, telling her to run away and save herself. Although he struggled, he knew enough about bears to know he was done for. Unlike other victims of bear attacks, he didn't go into shock during the attack and was fully aware the entire time he was eaten alive by the animal that he loved so much. The bear was silent, aside from sporadic growls and grunts. The only real sound that could be heard during this ordeal is the sound of Timothy desperately trying to escape. His screams of agony and the dull sound of his body being dragged across the dirt away from his camp. Unfortunately, Amy still didn't leave. She was frozen with fear and in shock from the horrifying scene. She was already terrified of bears and had just witnessed her worst nightmare. She wasn't familiar with the area, being brought to the park by Timothy, and had no idea how to get back to civilization. On the tape, you can hear her suddenly begin to scream. It was a scream similar to that of a wounded animal, as she realized what she had just witnessed, as well as her situation. Unfortunately, her screams only brought the bear right back to her to finish the job, and Amy was also mauled to death by the same bear. The next morning, air taxi pilot Willie Fulton arrived at Kaflia Lake to transport the pair out of the area. He looked around and thought he could see Timothy shaking a tarp to get his attention, but when Willie called out, there was no response. He decided to hike up the path, but quickly turned around as he felt like something wasn't right. Once he reached his plane, he turned around and saw something that made his blood turn cold. Through the fog, a large, nasty-looking brown bear was staring at him just aside from the path that he had just followed. He quickly climbed back into his plane and set off, hoping to scare the
I'm just so unbelievably depressed and fucking suicidal. It's unbelievable.
bear off with the engine.
I just can't sleep anymore. I haven't slept in a couple days. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. It's a lot of things. I was thinking this was going to be my last stream, but I can't sleep, so I'm just streaming till I don't know when. Shit, maybe. I was even trying to work up the courage to do something stupid later, but that wasn't the case, but whatever.
So that Timothy and Amy would be able to pass through without meeting the bear. He kept his eyes on the bear and could see him slowly eating something. Willie circled the campsite 15 to 20 times, each time trying to get a better look at the bear and what it was eating. That's when he realized that the bear was eating a human rib cage. Horrified, he called the park rangers and asked them to come and survey the area, as he believed something had happened to the bear. A group of rangers arrived and began to trek up to the campsite, with Willie guiding them. They spotted a couple of bears on their way up, but as the bears ignored them, they continued without an issue. Suddenly, one of the rangers shouted, "Bear," alerting the others to the animal about 20 feet away. They began shouting at the bear in an attempt to scare it off, but it soon became clear that it knew they were there, was not threatened, and was actively stalking them. They all began shooting at the bear, firing a total of 21 shots between the three rangers. They didn't stop shooting until the bear was shot dead. They continued to the campsite where they found Timothy and Amy's 2 tents collapsed and torn, with a large mud pile at the front of the entrance. The rangers moved some of the mud aside and found Amy's body with her fingers pushing through the dirt. She had been buried by the bear, ready for winter. When they moved the rest of the mud aside, she looked as though she was peacefully sleeping, except for the clear fact that she had been almost entirely eaten by the bear. They were horrified but determined to find Timothy, although the hopes of him being alive were fading fast. They combed the nearby area and found bits of him scattered all around the forest. His head was found attached to a piece of his spine, with a horrific grimace on his face, capturing the pain in which he died. His right arm and hand were also found lying nearby, his watch still attached. It was a gruesome scene to find. As the rangers were discovering the bodies, another smaller bear attempted to approach them. He was approximately 3 years old and was stalking the team from 30 feet away, making it clear that he would continue to approach and attempt to attack them. He was swiftly shot by the rangers, who didn't want to take any chances given the situation they were in. Once Timothy and Amy's bodies had been extracted from the park, the rangers sent the corpses of the large bear to be investigated. A necropsy was conducted and it was found that the bear had human remains and clothing within its stomach, concluding that this was the bear that had killed and eaten the couple. The younger bear had already been cannibalized by other bears, so we will never know if it had anything to do with Timothy and Amy's deaths. Ultimately, it's important to remember to respect wild animals and give them the space that they deserve. Even if bonds are formed with the animals, you never know what might happen. Or
Yeah, go fuck off with them. People are fucking weird. They're fucking wild animals. People in general, even myself, fucking pisses me off.
This video is brought to you by HelloFresh. Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, and today we're going to look at 3 stories that demonstrate. In 1957, 31-year-old Larry Bader was living with his wife, Mary Lou, and their 3 kids in Akron, Ohio. Larry was a good father and good husband, but he was a terrible businessman. Over the past several years, he had launched several new business ventures, and they had all failed, throwing the family into fairly significant debt. And so even though Larry desperately wanted to be an entrepreneur and eventually start a quality business, they didn't have the money to do that. And so he had to just take some job in order to pay the bills. And so the job he got was a cookware salesman for a local company, and it did pay the bills, but it did not make Larry happy. And so on the weekends when Larry was not working, and if it was okay with his wife, he would basically just disappear and go fishing on Lake Erie, which is about an hour north of where they lived. And that was his way of kind of disconnecting from reality and kind of disconnecting from his somewhat crappy life. And so on Friday, March 15th, Larry approached his wife and said, hey, I'd like to head up to Lake Erie and go fishing for the weekend. And she would tell him, I got the kids, it's fine, you can go do that, but I heard the weather was going to be really bad. Are you sure that's such a good idea? And Larry would tell her, you know what, don't worry about it. These storms, they always hype them up. They're never a big deal. I'll be fine. And so he kissed his wife, he kissed his kids, he grabbed his stuff, he hopped in his truck, and he left and headed up to Lake Erie. That night, Lake Erie was hit with a massive thunderstorm, way bigger than the one that the news was predicting. And then the following morning, the Coast Guard discovered Larry's boat floating around on Lake Erie. There was minor damage to it, and it was missing an oar, and it was missing Larry. Larry was nowhere to be found. And so a search was launched for Larry, but he was never found, and he was eventually declared dead. And so even though the family did not have Larry's body, they would hold a funeral for him, and his wife was able to actually cash his life insurance policy, which was enough to pay for her and the kids. 8 years later, in 1965, Larry Bader's niece, a 21-year-old woman named Suzanne Peka, was in Chicago at a sporting goods show with a friend of hers. And as they're walking through the different exhibits, looking at different sporting goods equipment, they noticed over on the side of the building, there was a fairly large group of people gathered around this one particular exhibit. And so she and her friend she was with walked over to this group, and they kind of pushed their way through. And in the middle of this group was this man with an eye patch and a big mustache doing an archery demonstration. Basically, he was shooting arrows into a target about 30 feet away. And so Suzanne and her friend just kind of watched this guy for a couple of minutes, and very quickly they could see why he was attracting this big crowd, because he was just an incredible archer. He was hitting the bullseye over and over and over again. But as they continued to watch this guy, Suzanne's friend started to notice something unique about him. And he eventually turned to Suzanne and said, hey, doesn't this guy look exactly like your uncle who went missing on Lake Erie? And Suzanne was kind of surprised to hear him talking about her missing uncle, but she turned and looked at this guy, and all of a sudden she saw it too. He was a spitting image of Larry Bader, her uncle, although this guy had an eye patch and a mustache, but even with that, he looked exactly like Larry. And as Suzanne is watching him, she's thinking, Larry was known for being this incredible archer, and here this guy is who looks just like him, and he's an incredible archer. And so after this demonstration was over, Suzanne and the friend ran over to this guy with the eye patch on, and Suzanne says to him, hey, I know this sounds totally crazy, but you look exactly like my uncle, Larry Bader, who went missing on Lake Erie 8 years ago. And so the guy, he hears her and he kind of smiles and says, I'm sorry, I don't know Larry Bader. My name is John Johnson. People call me Fritz. I'm sorry, I don't know who your uncle is. I can't help you. But Suzanne, as she stood there staring at this guy, she was becoming more and more convinced this was Larry Bader, despite the fact this guy is saying he is not Larry Bader. And so she says to him, no, you are Larry Bader. I'm positive you're my uncle. Now at this, Fritz would be polite but firm, and he would reiterate that, look, I'm not your uncle. I don't know who Larry Bader is. I don't go to Lake Erie. I just don't understand why you think I'm him. I live in Omaha, Nebraska with my wife and my kids, and I'm on TV. I do sports journalism in Omaha, and I advise archery companies, and that's why I'm here. So I don't know why you think I'm your uncle, but I'm not. I'm sorry. And with that, Fritz turned around and he walked away. And after this discussion, Suzanne and her friend were not remotely deterred from what Fritz was saying. They were completely convinced this was Larry Bader. And so they ran to a phone, and Suzanne called her two other uncles, so Larry Bader's brothers, and she explained how she met this guy that is the spitting image of their brother. And they immediately hopped on a flight that night and flew to Chicago. And the following morning, the two uncles, along with Suzanne and her friend, they went back to the sporting goods show. They went over to the archery exhibit, and sure enough, there was Fritz doing his archery demonstration. And as soon as there was a break, Suzanne, her friend, and now the two uncles, so Larry Bader's brothers, they walk over, and the two uncles, as soon as they see this guy, despite the eye patch, despite the mustache, they too would say, this is our brother. And so they approached him and they said, look, I know you're saying you are not our brother. I don't know what's going on here, but you look exactly like our brother. And we have his military paperwork right here with fingerprints. Will you please just humor us and go to the police station with us and get fingerprinted? That way you can prove you really are not our brother. Please, we've been looking for our brother for a long time. This would be a huge favor to us. And so Fritz was annoyed. He didn't want to do it, but he's like, okay, fine. I'll go to the police station with you. I'll get my fingerprints taken and we can put this behind us. And so that day they left the sporting goods show. They went to a police station and Fritz had his fingerprints taken. And afterwards, the police would tell him, you are Larry Bader. When Fritz heard this, he could not believe it. I mean, he literally did not believe he was Larry Bader. It wasn't like this revelation prompted new memories and suddenly he recalled it all. It was really the opposite. Fritz immediately is trying to rack his brain to figure out, like, is my whole life a lie? But there was nothing. All he had was a contiguous stretch of memories from when he was a very young child as Fritz Johnson all the way to the present. But we now know that the bulk of his memories are all not real. He was never a child as Fritz Johnson. He was Larry Bader and then became Fritz Johnson only 8 years earlier. The timeline of what happened to Larry Bader is rough at best. But as far as we understand it, Fritz Johnson showed up in Omaha, Nebraska a couple of days or a couple of months after Larry Bader went missing on Lake Erie. And when Fritz showed up in Omaha, he just walked into a restaurant and asked for a job there, and he had provided documentation that showed he was in fact Fritz Johnson, and nobody thought anything of it. He was completely normal. There was nothing unusual about his behavior. And over time, Fritz just kind of thread himself into the Omaha community. I mean, he got married, he had a child, he adopted another child, he left his job as a bartender at a restaurant and eventually got this amazing job as a sports TV broadcaster for their local channel. I mean, he was like a minor celebrity in Omaha. Everybody recognized, oh, there's Fritz Johnson. He's on TV. Hey, Fritz, how you doing? I mean, he had a full-blown life. But as soon as the news broke that he was not Fritz Johnson, he was Larry Bader, right away, the TV station he worked for fired him. His second wife left him because in reality, he actually was still legally married to his first wife. And so his marriage to his second wife was never actually real to begin with. And so she leaves him. And then also because Larry Bader was no longer dead, the insurance company that had paid out all that money to his first wife as part of his life insurance policy, they demanded that he repay them. And throughout all this drama of Fritz finding out he's Larry Bader, Fritz continued to say he was not Larry Bader, that this was all a big mistake. He just could not understand how this could have happened. None of it made sense. And so eventually a team of experts, doctors, psychologists.
What? Emma died. No, she did not. Okay. Did you hear Emma die? I said they're pot riding. Stop. I wish she would die. She's a cunt. No, she's not either. Fuck you. No, you don't wish she would die. You know what? You killed my daughter. Are you gonna start again? That's patricide. Are you gonna start again? No. But you did, though. Thank you. If you're gonna start again, I'm gonna hang up. I'm not gonna listen to it. Listen to what? I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm not gonna listen to you say that stuff. The truth? Winning? You're fat and bald. Back off. And a murderer. Back off. What are you, a mud flap with a picture of the Tasmanian devil on it? You need to calm your ass down. Shut up, Yosemite Sam. I'm grieving. You're what? I'm grieving. Relax. Why do you keep fucking telling me that, bitch? Because, bitch, you need to relax. My daughter just died. Stop it. My daughter just died. What do you mean, stop it, you fucking bitch? I mean, stop it. Calm your ass down. Why? Because you need to. You did good yesterday. Nuh-uh. Yeah, you did. I took a lot of pills, when you were talking to me yesterday. Stop calling me bitch. Jesus. Talk normal. Don't hurt yourself. It sounds like you got some butt issues. That would hurt. Huh? That would hurt. He was hurt. What? I've been sick. Baby, you gotta calm down, honey. I keep vomiting. Why do you keep vomiting? I think my doctor said is my stress level. What? Okay, well that's why I'm trying to keep you calm. You got to calm down on it. Sorry. Lorna, help me. I don't feel good. You're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright, baby. You're gonna be alright. Sorry. Oh my God. Is Victor there? Yes. I can taste it. Come get you a butt plug. Lord, my daughter died. I don't want stupid pedophile jokes. Stop it. Where's Victor at? I don't know. He's in here, I think. He's in the... I don't know. I'm not looking at anything because I can't see it. You can't see? No. I can't see. I told you my eyesight is being affected by my renal disease, asshole. Yeah, but you must be able to see something. You called me. Bitch, I had Victor push the fucking picture of the pedophile. It dialed you. You need to fucking stop the pedophile bullshit. Shut up. That's what you is. No, it is not. You fucking know it. So stop it. Shut up. You're gonna call me names, I'll just hang up. Candyman pumping Lorne's tummy. I don't care about you anymore. You killed my daughter, and I already told the paternity, the district paternity. Woody, you're gonna keep it up, I'm gonna hang up. When have you been talking to my sister about? Why is she all happy walking around? I don't know. I haven't been talking to her about anything. You don't know what you've been talking to her about? Wait. Fucking stop. What? Stop. And why? Because. Tell me, bitch. Are you fucking talking to her or not? See, you fucking call me names and shit this morning. I'm just gonna fucking hang up. No, I want to have a good fucking conversation with you, not then fucking. Tell me then let's have a conversation. What are you telling my sister? I haven't told her anything. haven't texted her one thing or told her anything, right?
What?
You haven't sent a single text or phone call or anything with her?
I texted with her a little bit, but
You just told me
I haven't called her.
Fucking
I
asshole.
haven't called her. I texted with her a little bit, so what? I haven't called her.
Did you send a picture of your fucking dick? Did you flirt with her?
Shut up. Shut up.
Did. You did.
You gotta fucking stop. You gotta fucking stop.
You're so... We're
Stop it.
We're broken up.
You need to fucking stop. Jesus Christ. You're creating fucking drama this morning. Awful. Stop doing that.
Stop trying to fuck my sister, you fucking cunt boy!
Stop it, Winnie.
Stop trying to fuck my sister. Stop.
Fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, you're trying to create fucking problems.
No, I'm asking you to stop trying to fuck my sister. How is that drama, you fucking bitch?
Drama.
No.
7 o'clock in the fucking morning, I was wanting to have a good conversation with you.
Well, how could you do that when just a few hours ago you're probably having phone sex text with my sister, bitch? Trying to...
No, I wasn't.
Tell me the truth. Were you or not?
No!
Alright,
Jesus, shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna call her and ask her.
Go ahead.
I will.
I haven't talked to her since yesterday.
Yeah, right. You probably sent her pictures of your fucking cock, you fucking liar.
Jesus,
Ew.
the fuck's the difference if I did? You fucking sat at the table and went through all the pictures of my cock that I've sent you.
So you think that because I've looked at your penis pictures that you can send them to my sister?
You looked at my penis pictures with your sister.
But you were sending them to her without telling me why.
Winnie, stop it.
Why?
I'm not gonna deal with fucking drama this morning.
No, tell me why you're doing this to me. Why are you trying to fuck my fucking sister?
Why I'm doing what? I'm not doing anything.
You just told me that you sent your pictures of your dick to my sister. I didn't think that you were. You really are?
I said, what difference would it make if I did? You
did.
sat at the table.
Oh
You
my-
sat at the table and you've shown her every picture of my cock that you have.
Oh my god. So because of that, somebody sent a picture of your cock to your mom, so I'm going to send her the whole folder full of your piss cock. Because it's already been done. It's no problem, right?
Will you fucking stop it?
Hey, Mama,
Jeez, you're
hey,
fucking creating
here's
drama.
your son's elbow macaroni dick.
Stop. You're fucking creating an awful lot of fucking drama for no reason.
You are trying to fuck my sister. You don't think that's a little fucking dramatic after you tried to fuck
You need to fucking
your own
stop.
daughter before you killed her?
You need to fucking stop.
Can't believe you.
You're being fucking stupid this morning. Knock it off.
No, stop trying to fuck my sister. Why? What is stupid about that? You're the
Stop, Winnie. Stop, Winnie.
Why are you doing
Stop,
this?
Winnie.
Why are you doing this to
Winnie.
me? Why?
Stop.
Why are you doing this to me?
Stop.
Why?
You're fucking creating drama for no goddamn
Why
reason.
are you doing this to me?
I'm not doing anything. In your head, I'm doing everything.
You're fucking trying to fuck my fucking sister, bitch.
But, call me back when you can stop your fucking bullshit. Stop it. Stop it now! Jesus Christ.
Mother,
I don't want to hear that.
do you remember? That was funny. I had to remind him about. Remember when that happened?
What?
Do you remember when that happened?
Yeah.
It was funny.
Considering I was there, I'm quite positive I remember. Why would you keep playing that?
Because you killed my daughter. You deserve it.
You want me to fucking hang up on you again?
No,
Then stop saying that stupid shit.
I don't care.
Well, you need to.
Well, you think my sister loves you? Why don't you be with her?
Winnie, stop.
You be with her. Oh, I have donuts.
The only one that's fucking creating anything is you.
Why don't you go be with her, you fuck?
I'm with you.
Mascots.
I'm with you.
Well, then, are you sending her pictures of your cock or not?
No?
If you're with me, you wouldn't.
Well, what's the matter? What's the matter if I did? You're fucking showing everybody my cock.
That's all right. You said no, so I'll just...
It's my cock, so if I want to fucking show everybody, I'm gonna. Because you already are. Anybody that's fucking seen my cock has seen it from you.
Not 13-year-old Kayla.
Winnie, knock your bullshit off.
I'm gonna show Dan my cunt.
You already have. You fucking did it the other day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know you know. You know why? Because it's Dan.
Dan's a man. What are you excluding his manhood? You should have seen him. Wow.
No. Because Dan's one of my best friends.
No, I don't like
He's
him.
already seen your pussy anyway.
He hasn't been inside of it yet.
You fucking walked around, prayed around in front of him naked.
So my daughter tried to blow him.
Did you see him? Did you see how much of a fucking fit I threw?
Why, were you talking to my sister then, too?
How'd you go from fucking Dan to your sister?
I just gotta roll over because we have a big boy bed.
What?
Fuck you.
I wish the fuck you'd stop.
I don't see why you're creating so many troubles. You killed my daughter, and now you're trying to have sex with my sister. I was just kidding. I can't believe you said you did.
You just fucking told me I killed your daughter again. Don't say it again, because I'm fucking pissed off about it.
I forgave you for killing her, but I'm not going to lie and say you didn't. Okay, but still, like, just a little bit you did.
Stop, Winnie.
Okay, I lied, but I'm not saying anything else. Don't you understand? I feel guilty. And I know that is because I introduced her to you, and she's dead.
You need to calm down.
If she never met you, she'd be alive right now. No, you don't know me.
You need to calm down.
I can't. They just tell me
You
to...
need to calm down.
I don't know what to do.
What you need to do, baby, is you need to calm down.
How's your mom?
What?
How's your mom, stupid?
Oh. She's good. She's having a problem with her hearing.
Oh,
Her hearing's getting worse.
they can get her a hearing aid, baby. They just, like, put a battery in it, and it makes everything louder.
She's got it. Continues to goes in to have it turned up. But she said the other day that she's thinking about getting some type of implant or something put in her ear or something like that.
Oh, that's cool. Like a bionic
Make her
woman.
hear better.
That'll be
Yeah,
awesome.
something like that. It would be awesome. It'd be nicer. She'd be able to hear me. It seems like she can hear me a lot easier than she can hear Roy.
Because you shout.
Well, I didn't think I should. But maybe I do because I'm in the truck. I have to talk louder to make sure people hear me better.
Okay.
But Roy's doing good waiting on her.
What's he waiting for?
But in the morning, it's really nice in the morning because she can get up and go sit in her chair, and Roy brings her coffee to her and makes her breakfast for her, and that's all good. But
Oh, that's sweet.
when he does it, when he waits on her too much, it doesn't help her because she needs to get up and have the exercise.
Well, she gets
I
tired
know
really
summer we
fast.
Huh?
She probably gets tired fast because that's what happens when you get old. I mean, not trying to be mean, but
No, I know you're not trying to be mean. It's true. When you get older, you get tired faster.
yeah, just a little bit of walking's okay. Roy don't have to have her run laps and stuff. I hope he's not doing that.
No. He's waiting. He's waiting on her too much. I told him last weekend that he's waiting on her too much. He needs to let her get up and do things on her own because she's independent anyway. I think it kind of bothers her that Roy's waiting on her so much. She's
Yeah.
not used to it. But I told her this summer she needs to get back on the treadmill.
And don't tie her to it.
You're so funny.
Come on, let's let me have a little laugh.
I am, baby. She agreed to it because she wanted to anyway. She wanted to get out of this winter box. She hasn't taken the time to do it, and her shoulder wound up hurting her because
She's not running on her hands.
weather and her arthritis.
Oh, the arthritis gets worse when it's cold, I heard.
Yeah, it does.
That's
That's why
why.
she had the wood stove for so long because she did. I just got the wood stove. What was it? Maybe 5 years ago. She had the wood stove for so long because that wood heat helps the bones a lot more. When you're older and you get arthritis, that wood heat is better for you than any other kind of heat. So, but since she's had that, since she hasn't had the wood stove, it seems like her arthritis has bothered her more.
You should give it
And it really
back.
bothered her. It really bothered her. Well, just a couple of weeks ago. I don't even think it's been a couple of weeks yet that her arms felt a lot better. Her
Okay.
shoulder and her arm. So that's why she has to use the treadmill this winter.
Is Roy drunk?
Nope. He hasn't even touched anything.
Good.
Hasn't touched anything, hasn't thought about anything.
You don't know what he's
Okay.
thinking about. Stupid.
Well, I'm sure he's thinking about it, but yeah, he hasn't touched it. He's been doing really, really good.
That's good. How about you? Because you can't drink with your low trimmings.
Yeah, I'm not drinking either.
I wish I could.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't know what I wish, you fuck.
Oh, I know you wish you could, but
Well, God.
why put it in your mind? It's not in my mind. I'm concentrating on summertime being here and being able to get more done on the house.
Well, I'm dying, so I just want to fucking be drunk, stupid.
So, concentrating on you coming up here, too.
Yeah, right. You want Debbie to go up there, not me.
Wait, hey, why do you gotta start that again?
Because I know you want to lick Debbie's puss, probably.
I know you need to stop.
Did you tell Debbie you look like a mongoloid?
Did you find anything out yet from stuff you're gonna find out
What?
before you come up here?
I have
Did you find
19.
anything else?
I have
yet?
19 days. Remember, like 4 days ago, I said I had 23 days. God.
Oh, yeah. Well, last time you told me you had 21.
Well, yeah, it needs to be 21 days. I'm not cleared. Fuck.
Well, fine. Relax. Fuck.
Stop telling me to relax, you fucking bitch.
Relax. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Fuck.
Relax. Fuck, 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 fuck.
You sound like a Cadbury bunny.
Yeah, I know. Easter's coming up. It happens. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Where are you gonna hide your eggs?
I'm not hiding in my pants. You want to get them?
Yeah, if I can boil them first.
Oh, well, that's not very fucking nice.
Well, baby, nobody wants rotten eggs.
Well, these eggs are attached to me.
Well, just soak them in some cyanide like you put my daughter.
Look, you're starting again.
I'm sorry.
Knock it off.
You're so stupid.
Stop. Calm down. What'd you do last night?
I was crying.
Did you watch TV? Did you play a card game with Victor, or dominoes, or Yahtzee, or anything?
No, I took a scalpel and took the toe nail off on my pinky because it was stupid.
You took a scalpel and what? What the hell are you doing with a scalpel?
I took it from the doctor's drawer.
You shouldn't even have a fucking butter knife, for Christ's sake.
They give you one.
Oh yeah, that's because I use it for what it's supposed to be used for.
Well, I had athlete's
Butter, peanut butter,
toenail.
mayonnaise. You have what?
I had an athlete's toenail. I had to dig it out.
Athlete toenail.
Yeah, it was thick with fungus, so I cut it off like it says on Wikipedia.
Oh God. Athlete's toenail.
Yes.
It's so funny.
What's so funny, Fungus King? You should know all about that.
You're funny.
Okay, well, I only have 9 toenails, so it's funny now, bitch.
You don't have 9 toenails.
Yes, I do.
Yes, she does.
See?
Take a picture of it and film me.
Alright. Here, Victor.
I'll see you.
Well, I don't want to look at it. It's gross. Shut up. Fucking do it.
Why would you cut off your toenails? You're not supposed to cut your toenail off.
Because it was black and it was falling off, so I just had to cut a little bit, and then new one's going to grow back, Dr. Walker said.
Yeah, you cut it back. You didn't cut it all the way off, right?
So? I cut the part that was falling off because it's like a fucked up toenail. It's all thick, and I pulled it off, and then I cut the rest away.
How much of it was black?
It was all black. That's why I took it off, and it peeled right off like fucking watching The Fly. And he pulled his ear off.
I know what you're saying.
Why
I've had to do that before.
Why do you think I'm lying? It's a dead toenail.
I thought you made your toenail was healthy and you fucking cut it off.
No, it was scratching me, so I had to take it off. And it was flippity like your tooth.
I know what you're talking about. I've had to do that before.
I put it in a baggie. Victor doesn't want it.
The only reason it's black is because there's blood on the inside.
Oh, it stinks.
So that blackness. Shouldn't stink. I never smelled it because I never smelled it.
Oh, God. It smelled like a Cheeto.
I don't. Your toenails smelled like a Cheetos?
It smelled like an old
You didn't
Cheeto.
eat it, did you?
No, that would have been fucking cool.
Hey.
That would have been punk rock. Victor, where's my toenail?
No, it's gross. Don't say it.
I'm gonna chew it.
It's in the bag of Cheetos.
Victor, I need my
That's what
toenail.
if you want the Cheeto.
Victor, you want a Cheeto?
No,
Why are you crying?
leave me alone.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, be like this.
Don't tell me to leave you alone, you fucking bitch.
Leave me alone,
Be nice
please.
to him.
Can I please just make you leave me alone?
Shut up.
Winnie. Be nice to him.
Can I please go to my apartment now?
No!
I haven't been home for like a week. I'm hungry and I'm tired. I can't sleep because you'll keep throwing stuff at me.
Shut up, that's what you get, bitch.
Winnie, be nice to him. Buy him something to eat.
Can I please go? I don't got no clean clothes.
Shut up.
I'm tired of walking around without any shoes.
So what?
Why did you sell them?
I needed $5 for the fucking vending machine. I couldn't find my purse.
He sold his shoes.
Yeah. Nobody told him to buy Adidas.
What the hell did you do that for?
They weren't even real Adidas.
So, that bitch paid me like they were.
They had a 4th stripe, stupid.
So I put fucking white out on it. Shut up, Victor!
Why do you do fucked up things?
Because I don't want him to go home.
She won't let me go.
Winnie, you might want to let him go back to his apartment so he can take a shower. Otherwise, he's going to start stinking. You're going to smell it.
My cat already died because I didn't feed it for a week. I told Winnie, and Winnie said she don't care.
Well, Victor, you need to go back to your apartment. You go back to your apartment, even if she says no.
She says she'll kill herself, Lawrence.
Winnie, you better knock it off.
I will. I'll kill myself. Don't you fucking walk out of the hospital. What's more important, me or the cat?
It's you, but you
Knock it
gotta
off, Winnie.
stop telling me that. You wouldn't even let me use the phone to call the landlord to give her tunas.
So?
Winnie.
What?
Victor, you got your own phone. You can call the landlord if you want to.
She smashed it.
Shut up. Stop it.
The hell did you do that for, Winnie?
I don't know why she did it.
Shut up. We gotta go now, Lauren.
No,
No, please, Winnie.
don't tell him shut up. Stop being Abe, Winnie.
I don't know what the status of Habe is to me.
You need to behave. Treat him better than what you're treating him. He's there for you.
I wanna go home, please, so I can at least bury Molly.
No, she's gonna fucking rot above ground or underground. Stay here with me.
I know I want to stay here with you because I'm your friend, but I just gotta get away from this place for a little bit.
If I can't, you can't. Now shut up.
Okay.
Winnie, he can too. You don't own him.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's
Yeah.
gonna do what he's gonna do, Winnie. You gotta let him take care of the business that he's gonna take care of.
He doesn't have any business.
I just wanted to feed my
Yeah,
cat.
yeah.
That's all I wanted to do. I was gonna come right back.
No, she don't need to eat, bitch.
Yeah, she does, Winnie. Shut up. Let him go home, feed his cat, take a shower, and change his clothes.
Lord, please call my landlord. Please call my landlord. 503-782.
Hi.
Well,
Are you okay, honey?
okay.
Huh?
Nelly.
Okay, well, I'll just stay calm. Don't want you to get all worked up. I know. You get a hard time right now.
Why do people think I'm dumb? Like, I don't know.
You don't know what?
About anything.
Like what? What are you talking about, honey?
Everybody thinks I'm dumb just because I'm in the hospital.
Baby, what are you talking about?
I'm not stupid.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Who thinks you're dumb?
You.
Why do you say that?
Victor left. I mean, it isn't coming back, I guess. I told him to go.
He's what?
Victor's not coming back.
Why?
Because I hurt his penis, and he says it hurts.
Why are you even touching his penis?
I didn't touch it to have fun.
It doesn't matter. That's his penis. Leave it alone.
Well,
It's not yours to play with. That's his toy.
it's not a toy. It was what I was using
What was you using it for?
to
Something you're
control
not supposed
him.
to? Well, that is not for you to do.
Why not?
Because he is not for you to control. You need to treat him better. He's been there for you. He's
Well, he
been there
wants to
because he
leave
loves
me.
you, because you're his friend.
He wants to
What?
leave me. Nobody wants
What?
to be here with me.
Baby, all he wanted to do was go home and feed his cat, and take a shower, and change his clothes. Then he was going to come back.
Yeah, he said it's my fault that the cat was murdered.
Listen, just never mind the cat, right? When he wants to go home, let him go home so he can shower and take care of the stuff that he needs to take care of.
But he's mine. I own him.
No, you do not own him.
Don't yell at
You don't
me.
own anybody. Well, I'm not yelling, honey. I'm sorry. I'm not yelling. You don't own anybody. Nobody owns anybody.
Okay.
He is your friend, and he wants to be there for you. But he doesn't want to be treated badly either.
I don't want to treat him badly. He just deserves it.
I know you don't. I know you don't want to treat him badly, but he doesn't deserve it. He's been treated badly enough in his life. He doesn't deserve it. I know you don't want to treat him badly. Have they been giving you your schizo pills? Is what?
Giggle.
Gibble.
Giggle.
What's
All
giggle?
she does is
Oh,
laugh.
giggle. What you laughing about?
I don't know. Everywhere she goes, she's like skipping and smiling. She's grabbing her tits randomly.
The hell is she doing that for? It's fucked up. Maybe she had a good date the other night.
Oh.
I mean, she went to a ball game or something like that, didn't she? She had some date or something?
Oh no.
Well, listen, baby. Just, I'm going to tell you what I think you need to do, because Debbie did a good job last time that you let her take control of yourself. I think you need to let her take control of it so that way she can get them to get you what you need. Because you can't do it from in there.
Yeah, I can.
No, you need... I'm not talking about illegal shit.
I don't care what you're talking about.
Well, that's the problem. You need to care. You need to care, because that's what's getting you in trouble. Is you want to do all this illegal stuff.
What am I doing this
Fuck
illegal
the fucking
shit?
drugs. Fuck the drugs. You don't need to be calling Gigi to bring you in any drugs and any of that shit.
What are you
That got you in
talking
trouble
about?
last time. You can't handle things from in there the way that they're supposed to be handled. She can get out and talk to people and get things done for you. She did a good job of it last time.
You were telling me she was evil and controlling and a bitch.
That was a long time ago. That was when I didn't know her all that well, and wasn't real trusting of her, because she was just wanting to come in and take control. I was like, wait a minute. Me, Dan, and them all felt the same. He was like, wait a minute, you fucking come in from nowhere. We had you for like 6 months all to ourselves, and we didn't even know about Debbie. So she came in and took you out of that rehab.
Why are you trying to push? What are you doing? I don't even know what you're talking
because
about.
we know her now. Because we know her now.
I've known her my whole life, stupid.
Well, yeah, but you never even mentioned her to me, Dan, and Emma.
So?
You never even told me you had a sister.
So nobody knows
Until
I
she
have a
found
sister.
Until she came in, took you out of that rehab, put you in a house. But we know her now. Calm down, honey. I really think you ought to let Debbie take control of things and get the stuff that you need, because they're not getting you your schizo pills, and you need them. When you don't have them, you're more depressed.
Hey, now you're back. I can't stop crying.
Just calm down. Hi, baby. You okay?
Yeah.
Baby, you gotta get control of yourself, okay?
I don't know how to
Deep breath.
stop it. I'm not doing anything. I can't think about anything except for my dead daughter.
Well, first of all, you need to stop saying dead daughter.
What do you want me to say? That's it.
Hey. You're getting all wound up, honey. Don't get wound up, okay? Don't say things that are gonna make you hurt more. Okay? Stay calm, okay?
What?
Because I want you to stay calm. I don't want you getting all wound up. Stay calm, you're able to deal with it better. You need to call Victor and don't hang up until I'm done talking, okay?
I can't call his phone. I broke it.
Oh, you broke his phone?
Yeah.
What about his work? Because he lives right where he works, right?
Yeah, but they fired him because they didn't let him go to work.
Crap.
He said it's my fault. It's not.
Just relax. Hopefully he'll come back. Hopefully he'll come back and sit with you. Well, what's up? Cross our fingers and hope he comes back. That noise.
I don't know. Maybe it's pills. You know what everything sounds like.
Okay, you blowing your nose?
Yes.
Smart ass. Yeah, I knew what that sound was, didn't I?
I stole some
Let's calm down, honey, okay?
cigarette outside. I don't care anymore.
Do what? What'd you say, baby?
I stole candy and I'm smoking a cigarette outside.
Well, you don't steal. You know better than that.
Yeah, I just did. Stupid.
Well, stop doing things you're not supposed to do. You know you're not supposed to do something, don't do it.
I
It causes
can't.
more problems. It just causes more problems. You don't need to deal with stupid problems right now. Okay?
Okay.
I love you, baby. You're gonna be alright, honey. You're gonna be alright.
I want to be dead.
No. Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that.
I'm not gonna say shame. Fucking Debbie.
Why are you saying that?
Because she's walking around saying, knocking on sunshine, looking at her phone.
Well, maybe she's got the song Walking on Sunshine on her phone. Okay, just let her do what she's doing. Just concentrate on getting, on calming yourself down.
I don't want it. I don't
Hey.
care.
Don't have spurts like that. You don't need to do that. You need to stay calm.
King Kong.
King Kong. I said calm, not calm.
I don't feel like King Kong. I feel like a little ant.
All of us do compared to King Kong.
So I got to make a joke about your mom.
No, it's not hard.
Yeah.
No, that's not hard. My mom is too good of a person to make jokes about.
Why did my daughter have to die?
Baby, that might have been out of everybody's hand. It might have been God.
I
Might
hate
have been God saying, no, you don't. No, you don't. Because that's where she's at now, is with God. No, she's an angel. You know damn well she's an angel.
Angels are only men.
No.
There's no
I don't think of
female
angels
in the Bible. That's what the deacon told me.
Well, I don't believe that. I only think of angels. And if that's the case, well, why is it that all the angels that are made, most of them are female?
They're not. The Bible never says anything about that.
You look in the Bible and there's a picture of an angel, and she's a female.
What do you think? God drew it? There's only male angels in the Bible.
Well, you need to look in the Bible again. There's a picture in there of an angel, and it's a female.
Shut up. Can you call Uncle Clayton, ask him if there are any female angels, please, in the Bible?
No, how about we just look in the Bible?
I looked at the... God.
Baby. Hey, honey, listen. I will look when I get home, okay? Or I'll call the pastor of the church and ask him.
Okay.
Okay? Or actually, you get a phone right there. You can look right on the phone and ask Google. Are there any female angels? In the Bible, does it say that there's any female angels? I can guarantee you there is. You need to send me a picture of Rhoda. I'm going to draw a picture of her for you.
Cute.
Bless you, honey. Okay. Send me a picture of Rhoda, and I'm going to draw a picture of Rhoda as an angel with wings.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I'll look through my phone.
Okay. Okay. You got to take a deep breath on me, okay? I'm probably not going to be home till like probably 7 or 8 o'clock. I don't know. It's quarter to 3 now. So another 2 hours up there, an hour down there, half hour home, 2, 3. It'll be 7 or 8 o'clock before I get home. I'm going to have to speed at some point, too, because I only got 5 hours left that I can drive. So that's going to be close. I love you, baby.
I wish I could die.
I wish I could hold you right now. What are you wearing, baby?
A dirty white shirt. Look, wet pants.
The dirty white shirt and sweatpants?
Yeah.
I bet you look beautiful. I bet you look beautiful.
I look like a shit twat.
No, you don't. I'm hoping Victor will come back over and stay with you tonight. He does. Let's be there for you.
I don't want her to be dead anymore. I want to do voodoo or something. Her body's too burnt.
Hang on, baby. Hang on. I'm in a little bit of a bad area. get up here and I'll be able to get my signal back better. Okay, what did you say?
I want to do voodoo to her to make her alive or make her body come into another body like Victor and his Tia would.
You're do another what?
Like I could get a kitten or a bird or a fish, and Victor's Tia will put her soul in it so I can hug something that's alive.
Oh, you can't hug a fish, honey.
Well, I'll
You
just
can,
get
but it'd be
the
rather
kind of-
difficult. Baby. Why don't you get a kitten?
I'll name it Rhoda. I'll
I
let
think that's a good
Victor's
idea.
Tia. You don't think it's weird?
No, it's not weird at all. It makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I don't know if they'll let you have it in the hospital, though.
I'll go ahead and tell Victor to let his Tio call me then after he comes back.
Well, just make sure Victor Steele isn't going to say that Rhoda has to give up her soul to be in the cat. That's not going to happen.
Well, she can't give it up. They put it in there
No,
for her,
she
like
can't.
the Mormons.
Yeah. But her soul actually belongs to God. Everybody's soul. Everybody's soul that believes in Jesus, their soul belongs to God.
There is no
Their
Jesus.
soul goes to God. You believe in God, honey? You do because you wanted to accept Jesus into your heart before, and we did it. Me and you did it. So you do believe in God. Just ask Victor Tio if he can put Rhoda's being in the cat.
Her pee?
Her being.
That's what it is.
Not peeing, being. With a B.
That's what I'm going to ask for. It's what they said.
Okay.
They can bless and Rhoda's name, and it'll be like, I'll hug her.
Okay. Well, remember, you gotta treat the cat good, because the cat will actually be Rhoda.
I know, I want it to be Rhoda. I want to love something again.
I know. Okay, honey. Calm down,
Not
baby.
to be mean, but I don't want just you. I want Rhoda back.
I know, baby. I want her back too. Okay.
Okay. I don't like it out here.
I know, baby. I know. I know, baby. It's going to take a while, baby, but it'll get easier.
Did you hear that?
Did I what?
Did you hear
I
it?
don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Did I hear what? What, baby?
This is the traditional King James Version of the Bible featuring the 66 books of the New and Old Testament feature only males as angels. The Archangel Gabriel and other males who appeared to people in their own human forms were all male. There is no record of a female angel in heaven as they cannot.
Oh, they can. They can, and they do.
That's reading it.
That's the King James Version, baby. Hey, honey, that's the King James Version.
That's the Bible.
Get the New Testament. Or the Old Testament.
That is the
They're
New
females.
Testament. James
All
Version.
right, hey.
The Old
Calm
Testament
down,
and
baby.
New Testament together comprised of the 66 Bibles, the 66 books of the Bible. Let my Peter and Paul ring out.
Okay, baby, listen to me. Regardless of what the Bible says, there's no way in hell that I believe that there aren't any female angels. I
can't believe
I
you
think
just
there's
said
more
that.
female angels. I believe there's more female angels than there are male angels. Because
Who's
females
that?
are extremely special.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
I think it's a good idea, honey. Do you want to stay on the phone with you?
I have to take a dump first.
Huh?
I have to take a dump first.
Okay, well, you don't need me on the phone to take it down.
Okay.
When you lay down, take a nap.
Yeah.
How do I say this?
What?
Me and Debbie are pretty hard on each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
No, well, I'm not sure myself. But it's actually only been like a couple of days now that I've realized how hot she is for me, and she sent me a picture of her without her face, just her body. And I'm like, holy fuck! But see, the thing with me is that Debbie sent me a picture of actually her, and it's taking how long for Winnie to send me a picture of her, and I couldn't even get the real picture of Winnie from Winnie. It came from Emma.
Really?
Yeah. You remember when you and Emma were here that night?
Yeah.
And I told them, I said, I've never really gotten a real picture of Winnie. And Emma apologized to me, and she said, I'm sorry. She said, I thought she had sent you a picture by now. And I said, no. I said, can you send me one? She said, yeah, I'll find one and I'll tell them to send it to you. And Emma said, the next day, Emma sent it to me. And Winnie's beautiful. Winnie's completely fucking beautiful, and it pisses me off.
Yes, she is.
But I haven't seen a picture of Debbie's face yet, but Debbie sent me a picture of her body. You know, and that's more than what Winnie did.
You've seen Winnie.
Yeah, I've seen Winnie. I've seen pictures of Winnie. A few pictures. The only pictures I've seen of Winnie are the ones that Debbie sent me, or the ones that Emma sent me. Those are the only pictures that I've ever gotten of Winnie.
Maybe Winnie wants you to like her for her personality before...
Yeah, but after over a year?
It could happen.
I've loved Winnie up and down for over a year now.
Let me love you up and down.
And this thing with Rhoda happening makes it more difficult because I do love Winnie. I am in love with Winnie.
So,
And I can't just let Winnie go like that.
so are you just going through the motions with Winnie at this point, and you really don't?
And I really don't want to be with Winnie anymore because of the way she acts. I can't live with that the rest of my life. There's no way I can live with that the rest of my life. You've seen the way she acts.
Yeah.
It's not kosher.
So if you and Debbie, forgive me for asking, because I don't know how far along this has gone. Have you guys engaged in any hanky-panky or anything?
Well, me and Debbie have had phone sex before, but that was a while ago. That was before now.
Oh, really?
And now it's like we both know how we both feel about each other.
Right.
And it's more serious than what it was before. And now I gotta fucking talk to Debbie because I gotta tell her, well, because Debbie's been skipping and hopping around and shit and singing, I'm on Sunshine or some shit like that. Songs.
Oh, yeah. That song I'm on.
Telling,
yeah.
Yeah, and telling, so Winnie, I know something you don't know, and all that shit. And I gotta tell Debbie not to do that because I don't want Winnie hurting. And if Debbie does shit like that, then I'll turn right around and I'll be right back with Winnie. And I'll phone Winnie because I don't want Winnie hurting. She's hurting enough. I don't want her. I mean, she's had a hard enough life.
And she has had a hard knock life, but she needs your support more than anything right now, Lorne.
I know. That's why I'm trying to hide the shit with me and Debbie. That's why I gotta talk to Debbie and tell Debbie she needs to cool her jets around Winnie.
You're trying to creep and keep it on the down low?
Yeah, because last thing that I want on earth that I want to do is hurt Winnie. And I mean, and if Winnie is able to come up here, and then Winnie's gonna come up here because I mean, Winnie's not doing good. She's.
It's tough.
I don't know, I'm really confused about what to do, and I guess I'm confiding in you because I want you and Emma to talk and be able to talk to me about it because
I know that
I can't be in a fucked up position.
I know that there's a verse in the Bible, I believe it's Galatians, where they speak about don't go chasing waterfalls and stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
Yeah, I'm used to Winnie, but the problem is I'm not used to Winnie fucking going off the handle.
Right.
And Winnie constantly goes off the handle. And I'm not used to that, and I can't have that.
Well, you need...
Especially in my position.
Maybe you need to support her a little bit more so she can grab a hold of that handle. Tightly.
Yeah, but that's not me, though. Because as much as I support her, she still goes against the grain.
How does she go against the grain?
Look at what she did with Victor. Look at what she does with Emma. I mean, I fucking tell her that Emma is my best friend. She still treats Emma like shit. It pisses me right the fuck off.
I think we made a breakthrough tonight. Listen, both me and you confronted her. We told her to treat Victor better, and she opened up her heart and wallet to him.
Yeah, with me and you on the phone.
That's right.
Telling her to do it. We shouldn't have to tell her to do it. She's 31.
Well, maybe for right now.
Almost 32.
Well, maybe right now, if we can help guide her down that primrose path, and she will stop and smell the flowers.
Maybe. But I doubt it. It's been a fucking year. She hasn't smelled the flowers yet. And I am really into Debbie, too.
What is it that Debbie makes you feel?
Normal.
Normal. Explain that. I don't know what that means.
Like what you and Emma have?
Okay.
Normal.
What does Winnie make you feel?
On edge. All the fucking time.
Have you tried talking to her?
Yeah, many, many times. And you've been in on a lot of the fucking conversations. I have feelings for Debbie, and I'm not going to hide them, except for to Winnie. I have to hide them to Winnie. Especially right now with Rhoda dying.
When is the last time you've said to Winnie, I love you unconditionally?
And I told her today that I love her.
Unconditionally?
And I do.
Unconditionally, Lauren. Whether she acts up or not, you say, you know what? I love you.
Yeah, but it's obvious that I love her unconditionally because I put up with it for so long. You know exactly what I'm saying because you've had to deal with some of it, with a lot of it, a lot of the time. So you know exactly what I'm saying. I'm not going to live my life having to deal with that kind of bullshit all through my life. And Winnie knows that. I've told her that before. I've told her that many times before. But she still does it. And I'm not in a position where I can deal with that. And not wind up back in prison. So that's why I told her so many fucking times, you can't act like that. You can't do that shit. Stop doing that shit. Now, why are you doing stupid shit? I mean, that fucking pill, she never should have had that fucking pill. She brought that fucking pill from California without them knowing that she had that fucking pill. How the hell did she fucking do that? That's cyanide. That's the kind of fucking pill that needs to be, a very close eye needs to be kept on that fucking shit. So how the hell did she ever get away with fucking bringing it from California to Florida?
Well, I know she was close to death. So someone must have given it to her.
Somebody fucked up bad.
I agree. Someone fucked up bad. Now, what does Debbie say about what Winnie's going through?
I haven't gotten the chance to talk to her about it.
So what do you and Debbie talk about?
We're actually just now realizing now how much we like each other.
Oh. So she likes you too?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that. Okay.
And she mentioned your name or something in a text.
She
And
did
then
it.
you pulled some strings in, then you pulled some strings and was able to get her into a place, into a party or some shit like that.
Well, see, that's the kind of guy I am. I call her to talk to her. She tells me to fuck off and hangs up on me, and then texts me for favors, and I still come through for her. So I don't know
Okay.
what.
So I'll straighten Debbie's ass out on that. But you watch, Debbie won't do that. Won't act to you like that again. Act like that to you again. But winning, if it was winning would act like that to you again.
All right, why don't we make a deal? You let your nuts hang as far as Debbie, and you put her in her place, and I'm gonna put Winnie in her place.
All right. For some reason, when he listens to you now, she don't listen to me.
And it seems like the opposite. It seems like at least Debbie talks to you, and she won't even listen to me anymore. For some reason, she's pissed at me, but still likes the favors. So, you know who got her those Guns N' Roses tickets? Me.
I don't know anything about Guns N' Roses.
Backstage passes and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I don't know anything about that. Because that was before I started talking to Debbie more. So that's why I don't know anything about it. But I'll talk to Debbie and tell her, no more fucking treating Dan like he's second class.
I think that she's still pissed at me because she feels like I took your side in the whole conservatorship thing, and she,
Oh, really?
yeah, that's not funny.
Her fucking tune is changing now. Oh, Jesus. That's fucked up.
That's not
This whole
funny.
fucking thing is fucked up there, is it?
Yeah. I mean,
What the fuck?
I was just trying to talk to her for you, and now she seems to hate me, but she seems to love you now. So I don't get it.
Okay, well, I'll straighten her out. And I'll tell her. Whatever you do not treat Dan and Emma badly. Because
Okay.
they're my best friends.
What if she doesn't listen?
Well, she's going to have to. I'll tell her, I'll say, you're going to treat Dan and Emma badly. I went through that with Winnie. I'm not going to go through that again.
All right, good.
Me, you and Emma, me, you and Emma fucking stuck together like fucking glue.
All right, if you can give her an attitude adjustment, that would be very good.
I'll give her an attitude. It might take a minute, and it might take a little bit of talking to make her understand.
Now,
I'll give her an attitude adjustment. Because for some reason, she really, she's been watching my fucking YouTube videos.
Really?
Yeah. And I asked her, I said, how often do you watch my videos? Her reply, what the hell was her reply? Something like fucking, I'm not going to answer that. Now my face is turning red.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's fucking, I said, huh. I guess you must have been watching him for a while. Well, because the other day, she told me that and whatever I tell you doesn't go beyond you. It can go to Emma, but doesn't go beyond you and Emma.
No,
Okay?
I won't even tell Emma. We boys.
Okay. The other day, she told me that when she watched my cooking show and the knife ran across my glass cutter, that it made her nipples say, "Hi, sir."
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, huh?
Dang.
Oh, because the knife running across a fucking cutter?
Oh, geez.
Holy fuck. Can you imagine what I can do with a fucking spatula?
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, fuck. I had to laugh at that.
Seems
That was
like,
fucking funny.
Seems like that one's into kitchen utensils, huh?
Evidently. Let me see if we got a spoon so I can spoon her.
Yeah. Do you ever imagine what you could do with an egg beater?
Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, Dan. I think we're fucking, I can get a whole lot of yelling going on.
Next time you go down to that auction, see if they got a ton of kitchen utensils.
I can get a whole lot of fucking going on. Oh, shit. I tell you, Dan, I love you and Emma Rich fucking death.
Well, we feel the same way. It's just, you know, and I know Emma feels the same way. It's just that, you know, she can't deal with some of the bullshit from Winnie, you know?
I know. And, you know, it's to the point now where I can't.
And she tells me that she misses time, but...
Me and Emma have dealt with it for the same amount of time. With Winnie. The same bullshit for the same amount of time. Because it was Emma that found Winnie. Well, because I gave Emma my password so she could go in and check my YouTube account and shit, and she read what was in the comments things, the private comments things, and that's when he was Casey. And Emma told me that Casey Morrow sent me a message. Mm-hmm. And that's when it all started with Winnie. Because Winnie was actually Casey at the time. So there was like a whole lot of fucking shit that went on there that you know, while it was fucking months, I don't know how many fucking months, that Winnie was actually Casey. But then when she finally came out with the fucking truth, which Emma found out the fucking truth, because she went to Casey Morrow's studio when Winnie was in the fucking hospital. And Casey Morrow was in her studio. And Winnie was in the hospital. And that's when Emma confronted Winnie. And we still fucking hung on to Winnie and let Winnie fucking, you know, we gave Winnie the benefit of the doubt. And because Winnie said that she really did fall in love with me.
Right.
I was like, okay, well, she really fell in love with me. Okay, there's no reason I can't give her a chance. Well, look at the fucking chances I've given her.
Well,
somewhere along the way, fucking Debbie came in, and I hated fucking Debbie before. I fucking hated her.
Why?
Because it was me, you, Emma, and Winnie. And that's all me and Emma and you and Winnie knew was me, you, Emma, and Winnie. We didn't know Debbie. None of us fucking knew Debbie. None of us trusted her. Winnie never told us that she had a sister. So it's like, you know, you're stepping into a fucking territory that's for me, Dan, Emma, and Winnie. The fuck are you doing here? Don't fucking step into the territory the way you're not welcome, because we don't fucking know you, we don't trust you. Because we're talking about Winnie, where fucking Debbie took Winnie out of the rehab and had her do the fucking home thing.
Well, in all fairness,
the home thing didn't turn out so good.
Yeah, but
they're all failures.
Well, in all fairness, that, we're stepping in Debbie's territory because she has known Winnie longer than us. So,
Yeah, but we didn't know that.
right.
So every one of us was protective of Winnie because
Well-
we didn't know Debbie.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
And so, but I was like, now we know Debbie, but Winnie's still just constantly fucking up and even fucking up even worse. I mean, she's treating people worse. She's fucking up worse. I tell you, dude, I'm so fucking mad about fucking Rhoda dying.
I was very sad.
I am. I'm so fucking pissed off about that.
You shouldn't.
I love Winnie right to fucking death, but this goddamn fucking bullshit of Winnie fucking wanting a pity party.
Well, her daughter died, Lon. I don't know if it was a pity party.
And no, but I mean the fucking month of being 3 weeks of being in the hospital, fucking while she was doing drugs.
Right.
That was making her out of it.
Think of how you would feel if your mom died and someone accused you of throwing yourself a pity party.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is those 3 weeks, Winnie told me those 3 weeks she was getting attention. So she continued to play like she was out of it while she was actually being fed drugs. And that fucking kill pill. That fucking die with dignity fucking pill was the fucking thing of pitting. And I'm so fucking pissed. She never should have had that pill. There's no, I don't understand how there could be any way possible that a hospital could allow her to fucking leave with that fucking pill. That's a dead pill.
Well, yeah.
Now Rhoda's dead because of that fucking pill.
It's tough to.
I never knew anything about that pill. So Rhoda fucking got into some of Winnie's shit one night, and she saw an empty packet. The pill was out of it. The pill was not in the fucking packet. I was like, all right, well, Winnie must have fussed it because she decided she didn't want to fucking commit suicide. She thought after. And when Rhoda fucking asked me if she could have a bite of the pot brownie, I said, yeah, you can have a bite of your mother's pot brownie. That's not going to hurt you. I didn't know she was going to eat the whole fucking thing. I didn't know that fucking pill was inside that fucking brownie. And I told Winnie, why would you put the fucking... And she knew that Rhoda wanted a bite of the fucking brownie. And she knew Rhoda went through her fucking purse.
Well, I certainly don't think.
Why would you give somebody that's so irresponsible with pills a death pill?
Well, I truly believe that if Winnie ever thought that Rhoda would eat the brownie, she never would have put the pill in the brownie.
Yeah, but that pill did not belong out of the packet. Until it was going to be used, that pill did not belong out of the packet.
Did you know that Rhoda was allergic to chocolate?
No.
She told me when she was staying with me for those 3 days, me and Emma. She told me that I offered her some chocolate, and she said that she was allergic to it. So I think that's why Winnie put the pill in the brownie, because she knew that Rhoda couldn't eat the brownie. So it was shocking to Winnie when she ate the brownie, because she told us that she got deathly ill if she ever had chocolate.
Why would Rhoda ask me if she could have a bite of the brownie?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we can't ask Rhoda that. So I don't know why she asked you that. Maybe she was asking her father figure, for permission.
Something he didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many unanswered questions. I mean, I don't know if that's true. All I'm going off is what Rhoda told me. She told me she was allergic to chocolate. That's all I know.
That fucking girl.
So I'm trying to just let you know that I don't think that Winnie would ever put her daughter in any kind of danger. I mean, the last place.
I don't think she would either.
The safe. What I'm trying to say is, in Winnie's mind, the safest place for the die with dignity or the kill pill would.
I don't think Winnie would either.
Would be in a piece of chocolate. I mean, where else would you put the kill pill but in a piece of chocolate?
The kill pill shouldn't have been out of the fucking packet. Especially with someone like Winnie. It's fucking... I don't know, it's just... God wrote us so it was fucking special. She's a bitch, a fucking girl. So fucking sweet and...
Now, do you feel like you've lost a daughter?
Yeah, I do.
Right. I know.
She fucking call me daddy, fucking... God, she fucking melted me fucking to the core.
Did you ever think about having...
Fucking name.
Did you ever think about having kids, Lauren?
No, yeah, I did a long time ago. The Rhoda came along. God, I wanted to be such a good dad to her.
I think you would have been a good. I think you would have been a good dad to Rhoda.
I fucking miss her. God, I fucking miss her so much.
I know.
Jesus. Fuck, I fucking hate this. Trying not to cry, Dan, I'm sorry.
That's all right. We've all cried. Like I said, there wasn't a dry eye during the service. And I'm sure during the next service, everybody's just going to be overtaken with emotion.
Jesus Christ. I wanted a fucking wall so fucking bad. That was my little girl.
It's all right. It's all right, Lauren.
Oh, fucking A. Trying to correct myself here, Dan.
It's okay.
It's so fucking hard.
All those dreams. It's okay.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright, I think I'm alright to talk now. Is Emma there?
Yeah, she's in the shower right now. Well, like it says in Matthew 5:4, blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted.
Uh-huh.
You will be comforted, Lauren.
Me, I care about fucking Jesus. God, that fucking girl fucking really touched me.
It is the power of Jesus Christ that heals the brokenhearted and binds up all their wounds.
Oh, fuck. I'm telling you.
It's not easy for any of us. If you feel you need to cry,
Oh, I fucking hate it.
cry.
I hate being alone, my little girl.
I know. We all miss our little girl.
That girl just touched me so fucking fast and it's fucked right up.
And she really took to you, just like a dad.
And I took to her fast too. And it's fucking... Oh, I'm so fucking pissed.
I think that you would have been the perfect mentor for Rhoda. All the stuff that you could have taught her.
Oh. Fuck.
There's just no words that can really say to comfort somebody with the loss of a child like that.
Fuck.
Are you going to be okay, Lauren?
Yeah, 'cause I haven't punched the fucking wall.
You punched the wall?
No, I said I have not punched the wall.
Oh. If you were
But,
gonna punch the wall, which wall would it be?
well, probably the door to the pantry right now. 'Cause it's the closest thing, and Fucking.
Oh, the door next to the refrigerator?
Yeah. Huh? Jesus. How could she be fucking gone?
Yeah, she's gone. I mean, I saw the body, so. But it was a beautiful service. Now, did Roy know Rhoda at all?
As far as I knew, no. But Winnie said that Roy and Winnie had conversations.
Oh, okay.
And evidently Rhoda pretended to be older than what she was or something. Or, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was in the conversation. I don't even know if there was even a conversation of Winnie was fucking filling me full of shit.
I
She's done
remember
that so many fucking times.
I remember before I met Rhoda, about a month before, I remember getting a call from Winnie's phone and somebody saying, you know, "Hi, it's Winnie." And I knew it wasn't Winnie. So I was like, this is fucked up. And Winnie confronted her about it, and it found out that it was Rhoda playing games.
Yeah, well,
But that's what
that was
kids,
me the first time because
right, that's what kids do.
Rhoda pretended to be Debbie one time, talking to me.
She did?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought I was talking to Debbie because Rhoda was in the hospital and she had to whisper because she was in the waiting room,
Oh.
and I thought it was Debbie because she used Debbie's phone. So when it rang on my phone, it came up as Debbie. So I thought I was talking to Debbie. And that was before all this last couple of days of me and Debbie.
So you and Debbie have been pretty hot and heavy for, what, a couple days now, you're saying?
Yeah, well, we're getting there. But we want to keep it from Winnie because I don't want Winnie hurt.
You think you're going to cross the finish line, or?
I don't know. Do I want to? Fucks right.
I mean, I'm surprised that you told me that you and Debbie are having hanky-panky, because she she texted me the other day and asked me to get her into that fancy place and I guess she had a date or something, so, you know.
Well, she probably does. It's like, whatever. I'm just fucking going to the floor right now. See, but now with this new information, I thought I hear this fancy place that you're into. I hear you have a date for that. So, which is something that she didn't tell me.
Right.
So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I know I still love Winnie. I'm in love with Winnie. And I do love Debbie, too.
Oh, you loved it.
I do. I love her. But Winnie, had more time with Winnie. And I mean, Winnie going through a lot of things, but Winnie keeps lying and pulling shit. And
Now, do you
I
think that
I can't have it in my life.
Do you think that Debbie loves you?
I don't know. Don't even want to guess.
Now, are you willing to throw away what you have with Winnie to be with Debbie?
I don't know, because what I have with Winnie is a lie, too. Because she
How is
can't
it a
tell the
lie?
truth.
How is it
She
a
can't
lie?
tell the truth.
Tell the truth about
Because
what?
anything. She can't tell the truth about anything. She keeps pulling this fucking shit and wrapping a fucking string around Victor's dick and all this kind of shit.
Well,
I can't live. I cannot live with that the rest of my life. I won't live with that the rest of
in
my
all
life.
fairness, Lorne, better the floss was wrapped around Victor's dick than your dick.
No, yeah, but that's not good when it's wrapped around anybody's dick.
No, I get it. But if it's going to happen, better it happen to the next guy than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's better that it doesn't happen at all.
No, I get that. But if it's going to happen, if it has
Well,
to...
yeah, it's better that than it happened to someone else than me, but still, I mean, Victor's only 20 years old. He don't need that shit happening to him either.
No, of course he doesn't.
That shit that fucking, she needs to stop, and she knows she needs to stop, and she hasn't stopped in a year.
You know,
A year
if
fucking
someone-
time, she still hasn't fucking stopped us.
You know, if I'm at a party with 100 people and someone walks in with a gun and says, someone has to die, I would rather it be someone other than me, of course. You know?
Well, yeah. Yeah, me too. But, I don't know.
I mean,
Still, I
I got a lot to live for, you know?
Yeah. I got a lot to think about. Fucking difficult.
I wouldn't give,
Sucks.
if I was you, I wouldn't give up on Winnie just yet.
I'm trying not to.
I know it's tough, but if you give up on Winnie now, you might spend the rest of your life thinking what could have